Hola, muy buenos días. Es jueves, Thursday, es jueves, el 10 de septiembre 2020. Your turn to repeat. Repitan, hoy es jueves, el 10 de septiembre. Come on, you can say it. El 10 de septiembre 2020. Muy bien. ¿Qué hora es? Means what time is it? Casi son las 8:30. Casi, it's almost. Son, it is. Las 8 o'clock y media, and 30. In other words, 8:30. So 8:30. It's almost 8:30. Repitan, casi son las 8:30 de la mañana. De la mañana, right? In the morning. All right, excelente. ¿Qué tiempo hace? What's the weather like? No hace sol. It's not sunny. No hace calor. It's not hot, pero pronto, but soon. No llueve. It's not raining. Yay, no llueve. All right. Clase, muy bien. El plan para hoy, the plan for today, I posted, and it's not too hard. It's not going to be too bad. Reviewing, and also the guidelines. This is the guidelines for the class. It's been a while, I know. I've talked about getting this out to you. Finally, it's here. This is the e-learning version, not the hybrid, which we're starting as early as next week, doing an A-B schedule. But remember, read the details. I'm not going to really describe it today, but I want you to read and listen and find out, and we'll tell you more in the next couple of days how it'll work if you're still not too sure about it. But read what you have been given and see whatever that is. And let's talk about it a little bit tomorrow on our Meet, our Google Meet, okay? So the focus of our Meet tomorrow is going to be review, do a Kahoot, and talk about in-person and how that works. So let's kind of save those questions, build up your questions if you have any for tomorrow, and I'll save a little bit of time for us to talk about that. And we'll see what those answers are. Okay, now for today, I want to highlight a few things on this welcome guideline sheet for Senior Anderson that I'll post for you. And I want you to be familiar enough with it. You've seen some of this. I've talked about some of this in action, things that you need, the expectations, avoid. The big thing is be respectful for everyone right here. Be respectful for everyone by working with others in your class and with me as needed or required. Number 2, check the classroom, and you've been doing a good job of that each day for the announcements. Check SIS for the grades each week. Don't check every day. There's not going to be something there every day, at least not for me. Practice your Spanish as much as possible in class and outside of class. And number 4, I added this year especially, have some grace, have some patience, have some mercy for each other and for me. It's a very different year and a different way of doing school, but we can be successful. Avoid these things, and you've done well. Eating noisily, eating snacks, and slurping drinks, and all that kind of stuff when you're participating in Spanish, practicing Spanish, or on a meet. Okay, we want to be considerate of others and represent yourself. Be your best, right? Next week, we'll start seeing individuals just based on the forms, the letters that are coming out. So also avoid too much screen time. Consider unplugging, working out, going for a workout, walk, jog, run, something like that. Okay. Materials you need, you've already kind of seen. You need a Chromebook or a personal learning device, a 3-ring binder or a folder. Definitely when we're in person, you'll need those things, but also kind of keep track of organization of some things on paper, because I will be able to give out papers when we do get in person. You'll need your handbook, of course, agenda. Some of us call it a passbook, right? And some kind of a pen or pencil that's not red or green, but you do need one that's red or green, because I like to grade in green in particular. And virtual boletos. They'll look something similar to this over here as a boleto, and it's my coupon system. And you'll get more information on that as we go on. So those are my suggestions. Here are the different technologies and learning applications that we're including, and we've used some of those, and we'll use some more as we go forward. Kahoot. We want to definitely do a Kahoot, and that'll be tomorrow is the goal, to be able to do a Kahoot with you. So I want you to be focused on some fun and review tomorrow. Assignments, this just talks about them. It used to be that we were posting at 10 o'clock. Now we're posting at 9 o'clock, or right close to 9 o'clock, right? Here's this late work is half credit the next school day. So it's definitely easier to keep up than to play catch up. So try to keep up. And if you can't, let me know. Okay. Avoid Google Translate. That's not going to be a good thing for you. We're going to look at a 50% reduction in those kind of assignments. So read those details, figure out why and how. Cultural enrichment, culture points, culture credit. I hope we can start this the second triad, and there'll be a sheet for you to have and do some cultural credit for points. And these are small projects for small points, big projects for big points, and it should be able to be something we convert into 25% of the triad grade. So 3/4 the other stuff, 1/4 of this. Grading is here. Below a 60 is an F, but I'm going to work on the F being 50% to 59% so that there's a lot easier chance of recovering. We'll see how well we can pull that off. Otherwise, it's a 90, 80, 70, 60 scale, consistent with what we have. Remember, Spanish is acquisition of Spanish. You're not just learning and memorizing, but you're learning through acquiring. You're acquiring this for that long-term memory, okay? And any communication between you and somebody else during an assessment, and certainly even if it looks too identical in your homework and your daily assignments and things, then we'll need to look at giving it back to you, redo it, maybe a reflection assignment, and we'll work on that as far as the discipline goes. So I encourage you to do your own work, be confident in who you are and what you're able to do, and ask questions as you need, and get some tutoring if you need that. I can do a meet with you and do a tutoring that way. When we get back onto campus, there'll be some options as well, but that's probably the easiest one for us all to do. And it's your responsibility if you're gone. Let me know what's happening, or if you have technology failure, because that can happen, and it has happened a little bit to some of you, I know, which is sad, unfortunate, but I can work with you. But it's your responsibility to contact me. Message me on the classroom classwork assignment, or use Google Hangouts. We can audio chat there as well. We can video chat if I need to see your screen or something, or just chat there. That's a whole lot faster. You'll get a response a whole lot faster as well. You can use email. Email works, but faster result is the other ways I've described. 1 day for every day you're gone. If you're sick for extended periods of time, or you need to be gone for vacation time with your family, then you need to clear that through Dr. Lane's office. He's our principal. So Mr. Lane has gotten his doctorate. So now he has the title Dr. Lane. So please clear that through his office. Makeups for assessments, tests, and quizzes. You've got a week to do that. Generally, that's going to be more in the classroom when we get into class. But we haven't had assessments really, although there are some things we'll call quizzes, and that's an assessment too, right? Okay, contact me ASAP. If you get below 70%, that means you're struggling, you need a little help, or maybe a lot of help. And I don't want this to be overwhelming, and don't want you to fail first semester, because generally we have the policy, if you fail first semester, second semester is going to be too hard for you. So you're going to have to find something else to do besides Spanish. And I don't want that for any of you. Clubs and other activities, try to be an active member, see what you can take advantage of the options that are out there. And my expression in Spanish is cada estudiante, cada día, hablando español, which means each student, each day, speaking Spanish. So that is definitely my goal and my slogan that I have. And this is an agreement that I want you and your parents to review. And it'll have a place for you to digitally sign, which means down where the arrow is, right here, I want you to just type your name. If you have some fancy software to actually sign it, wow, cool. And then put the Spanish hour. What hour in the day do you have me for Spanish class by Monday, September 14th? And that'll kind of give you an introduction of the expectations and guidelines for me and this class. Now, that's the e-learning version of it, right? And I have a different one that I'll give you when we actually are in person. So that's to be continued. All right. Muy bien. I had a little technical difficulty there, I think. Okay. Well, I hope you have a great day. Que tengan buen día. Look forward to getting your work done, and we will talk more tomorrow in our meet. I'm excited to see you face to face. I really want to encourage you to be in on that, especially if you have questions about transition. I'm not going to take the whole time for that. I do want to review, but we can definitely have another meet next week early, like Tuesday, I'm thinking, or Wacky Sock Wednesday, but maybe not that late. Maybe it's Tuesday. Tuesday might be a real good day for us to plan to have another meet to discuss any questions of transition that I can answer and how this classroom will look when you are here. All right, nos vemos.